Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Sidewinder Shed. Right now, I'm out in the truck. I'm at work. There we go. I want to make a little video as a follow-up to working on the wife's Jeep and putting the computer in. Seems to be working fine. Putting that camshaft position sensor in. I really wish I'd recorded that for y'all, because there's one thing in particular I wanted to tell you about. Excuse me. When I got that the new cam sensor, it was $32. Went down and got it. It's a slightly different design than the OEM one, the original one. Not a big deal. Obviously, it's working fine. But the one problem we ran into is it has an O-ring seal on it. And the O-ring, the seal on it, was thicker than the original one. And second, it fit on the injector, or on the sensor itself. It fit loose. It didn't really fit too tight on it. The inside diameter of the O-ring seemed to be bigger than what it should be. And we put it in the car, and it wouldn't stay in place. It kept rolling every time I tried to, there's a little hole you have to push it into, and it would keep rolling the O-ring out, and that kept setting the sensor, misaligning the sensor. It's a magnetic sensor. If it doesn't have the right gap, it won't read properly, and it won't fire the engine correctly. And that's what we're running into. So eventually we took it out again and again, tried everything we could think of. Then I started looking at the old sensor, and we pulled the O-ring off of that. It was still in good shape. Put that on the new sensor. Boom, problem fixed. Everything worked fine. Well, my friend Doogie said, as we're cleaning up, putting everything away, he said, "What do you want to do with this?" And I knew, right in the back of my head, right in the back of my mind, had a little voice saying, "Well, you should hang on to it. Just keep it. You never know when you're going to run into something where you need it." But I was tired, I was frustrated, I was happy to get the thing done, I was hungry, I come up with a bunch of excuses. But anyway, I just said, just throw it in the box and throw it in the trash. So that's what we did. Well, the next day, this would be yesterday, Sunday, Doogie comes over and he's putting a water pump in his Ford. Well, we got most of that done. He needed he has a serpentine belt. He needed a tensioner for that, because as soon as we tried to take the tension off the belt, tensioner took the tension off, but it never sprung back to put tension back on. It just stayed in one spot. So we got a new tensioner. And, oh boy, on an older truck, his is a 2005. Of course, you have bolts and stuff that just don't want to come out. But on that water pump, where his heater hoses go, it has an attachment that just pushes in to the top of the water pump, and then it's held on by one bolt. It's got a flange, holds on one bolt. I'm used to the water pumps having the connection for the heater hoses already built in, or they screw in, whatever, or they're pressed in. They usually come with it. Nope, this part is separate. Guess what seals it? An O-ring. Guess what happened when we got the new O-ring for it? Comes with the water pump. The O-ring is too big. It's too fat. It fits loosely on the part. It won't go in. Did we take the old O-ring off the old part? Nope, couldn't do it, because that one had disintegrated. It broke. But you know what we did? We went through the trash. We found the O-ring that was for the wife's Jeep, a 1999 Jeep Grand Cherokee, camshaft position sensor. We got the O-ring out of the trash, the new one that we couldn't use, got that out of the trash, and we put it on a 2005 Ford V6 water pump. It fit perfect, no leaks. We pressure tested it, we ran it, we let it heat up, no leaks. It's just weird how that stuff works out. This is one of the reasons why I have all sorts of crap in my shed. Just stupid little things that you look at and go, why are you even keeping that? When are you ever going to use it? Well, as you perfect example, if you throw something away, you're going to need it. If you don't throw it away, you'll never have to use it. i.e., if you have a spare refrigerator, it's just taking up space. As soon as you get rid of it, the one you have in the house is going to die. But if you keep that in your shed for 50 years until the day you die, you'll never have to replace a refrigerator. It's just the way things go. But I also thought it was funny. We had the same problem with two O-rings. They were too big, they were too fat. But we were still able to circumvent the problem just by using parts that were never designed to be used together, but they fit and they worked. So that was kind of cool. Anyway, just wanted to give you a little shout out about that. Oh yeah, if you watch that video, I was complaining about my hair. I couldn't see. As soon as that Jeep started up at the end of the video, the wife was waiting off camera, out of camera range. We got in the Jeep and I went to the barber shop. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get the hair cut. So now I can see what I'm doing. It's a lot better. Anyway, thank you all for sticking with me. Y'all have yourselves a good day, and leave a like and a comment. I do appreciate all my subscribers, and I do appreciate all the comments. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day.